Vanderbilt team which hasn't won its SEC opener since 2011. From the goal line. Past the 20 and tripped up just past the 25-yard line. Running back. And Alexander taken down in the backfield on the first play by Brian Thomas. They fake the sweep, swinging up to Stowers, the tight end, and he finds a seam to pick up the first down before being brought down by Goodwine. That's a pickup of 16. Clock at 1. They just get it off with the option. Pavia pitches it backwards overhand to Cedric Alexander. White transferred in from Liberty, played against Pavia, said I hated him then, I love him now. On the rollout, caught at the perimeter by Martell Height. We'll see him on both sides of the ball. A little bit of eye candy before the snap. Pavia dumps it off Alexander. One-hand grab. And he's at the pylon, and he is in. 18-yard catch and run by Cedric Alexander, who was simply sensational on this drive.
Cedric Alexander here, putting his shoulder now at the goal line. Yeah, that's a touchdown. What a drive this year. A #1 overall pick potentially in his future next year. The sheer talent ceiling is unbelievable. How are these guys going to step up around him, the receiver group, the running backs? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Well, how about that for a start? He's able to fit it in to Jordan Dingle, and he takes it all the way down to the 40.
Kind of trying to shake off his slow start and rust like you were talking about.
And they went with Mo Brown against Virginia Tech, and here's a massive hole for face-on, and he for Cason Henry. It's the most of this South Carolina team. Sellers, dime to the 10-yard line, and Nick Harbor. And Clark Lee's awfully concerned about what Nick Harbor can do, Cole. Sellers hands it off. Room on the edge. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Faison. Dane Beamer loves his kickoff coverage team. And Cole is getting excited with the hits down there. They got a bunch of starters on that coverage team, and there's nothing doing on that return. Having won 30 of 34 overall. Sellers, strong throw, complete to the 40, and up the sideline goes Nick Harbor. On 2nd and 4, Faison changes direction, and he picks up another first down. Leaves him with 3rd and 10. Pressure up the middle, intercepted. Big defensive lineman was dropping, and Zaylen Wood drops right into a pick. Dandy changed the picture on Sellers, and he's thrown his first interception of the season. And in a couple of fantastic years as an Aggie at Utah State. Sellers stands tall and delivers to Nick Harbor. C.J. Hurd the stop. That's a gain of 17.
From the corner. Safety shading over the top at times.
A bad snap. Sellers can't clean it up. He gets taken down at the 10 by Sidner. Shuffle pass. And a break free and a first down catch and run. That was Stowers with the motion. Pavia looking back across the middle of the field. Dumps it off. And it's another catch and run. This is Trey Richardson. There's a flag in the backfield where Pavia was being chased. 80 of them coming after the catch. Little reverse. This is Richie Hoskins. And the former lacrosse star has got a blocker in front of him. DQ Smith forces him out of bounds. To throw. To the corner. Touchdown, Junior Sherrill. And Vanderbilt has its second lead of the game.
He's going to sell the slant, put his foot in the ground, get outside. All you need in the red zone is one step. The line of scrimmage. At some point, you just want to let him run, throw it about 60 yards, and see if the big guy can make a play.
Arbor, middle receiver, top of the formation. There he goes, and they go the opposite way to Faison, who gets popped out of bounds. And Sellers got hit. And Sellers is down.
Timeout for an offensive player injury.
You see Luke Doty there, the Swiss Army knife athlete, as Sellers gets up. It's good to see. See Patterson come straight through on a blitz, and
Carolina looking at a 2nd and 8. And a whistle and stoppage. Immediately preceding the completion.
Prior to the snap, the previous play is under video review.
Head linesman.
I would be irate as well, because that was a huge play in the making. Little glance route hit Harbor right in stride. He had green grass. And
after video review, there is targeting on the play. Defense number 10. The 15-yard penalty will be added on to the previous spot. It'll be first down. Number 10 is disqualified.
And taken over since. 3-man rush. Doty leaves the pocket. And a stutter step move gets him some space. Then he throws in a spin for good measure. Room early. 53-yard attempt. And never had it. Vanderbilt with a good defensive effort. Cole, what'd you learn?
Shane Beamer coming out, asked him about Lenora Sellers' health. He quickly just told me he's done, will not go the rest of this football game, Tom.
It occurred on a hit that resulted in a targeting foul. Put a firm grasp on this game early in the 3rd quarter. A little misdirection. Here's Caleb Barnett, and he picks up a first down. Back-to-back runs of 10+ for Vandy. 40s, though. On 2nd and 5, they keep it on the ground. Here's Lassiter, and there he goes. Lassiter takes it to the painted end zone, a 44-yard sprint, and Vandy wastes no time extending the lead. We're 2-0 for the 4th straight season and looking to win their conference opener for the first time since 2011. James L. Lassiter takes it 44 and takes it to the house. Season to go with chili, but I will take the pimento cheese. Wide open. It's Donovan Murph, the freshman from Irmo. Gain of 24. 4-man rush. Pavia fires over the middle. Complete. It's Eli Stowers and a Vanderbilt first down. There is a flag in the backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 6. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down.
More than 6.5 minutes. Pavia looking end zone. Pulls it back. Flag down. Probably holding. Sidearm. Presses body. Picked off. South Carolina with the takeaway. Justin Okoronkwo and a flag at the end of the return. And South Carolina's defense arrives just in the nick of time.
The result of the play is an interception. Holding. Offense. Number 72. The penalty is declined. First down, South Carolina.
Got to be a sense of urgency.
Doty picks up a block and then gets shoved down at the 49.
I like going tempo here.
That stop last time. Doty dumps it off low, got pressure in his face. And a turnover on downs as C.J. Hurd came crashing in on the quarterback.
Reach.
He is 6th in the country with 13 consecutive makes. And from deep, he's got it. 17 straight makes from Brock Taylor. Vandy held to a field goal. Down chain is a little late to move, and they get the snap off. Doty rolling to his left, and he scrambles out of bounds. How often is a running quarterback how often is a runner? Let me phrase it that way.
You might be circling that Alabama game in a couple weeks.
They bring the house. Doty can't escape. The ball is loose. And the Commodores scoop it up. Miles Capers from just down the road in Sumter has a takeaway for Vandy with 8:05 left. It was a great visit this week when we were preparing for this game. Is he confirmed what Clark Lee had laid out to us before the Bama game last year. Here's Hoskins inside the 5, which is the tenor they put into developing him. Alexander to the goal line and in. And Vanderbilt's going to stun another road crowd. They're going to ride back to the West End. Folks headed to the Salty Nut right now. Cedric Alexander headed to the end zone again and getting the ride all the way back to Music City. Won't be needing that. Doty finds a hole in the zone, and that's the freshman, the sophomore Vandravius Jacob. They came into our house. They delivered the blow. They put the fight to us. And the ball is loose, and it's another Vanderbilt takeaway. Jordan Matthews finds the loose ball. It is the 3rd turnover of the night for South Carolina. Last year. Now on 2nd and 10, tipped and intercepted. It's Brian Longwell this time. Another South Carolina turnover. 4th of the night for the Gamecocks, and Vanderbilt is going to leave Soda City with a momentum win.
You want this, you got that.